Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about their movies, obviously TV shows, merchandising, I don't know, whatever. I guess you can say I have something to talk about, I guess, so why not? So, alright, let's just get to the point because I don't want it to be too long, really. I'm gonna talk about, the Our House, really. And the fact that people have stated that the fact that this showed a bisexual character in this animated series is a Disney TV series rarity, and it might be more rare than that when you think about it. I mean, yes, focusing this bisexuality on a Disney TV show thing, yes, it's a rare because Disney doesn't explore this that often, like hardly at all. This probably the first time they've done it, at least to my knowledge, anyway. And I'm not saying that they haven't done it afterwards, just don't know they haven't done it since. But anyway, but like I said, it might be more rare than that because of the fact that I do find kind of odd when it comes to representation. It's either you're gay, lesbian, or straight, and that's about it. There's like no other options. There's like no the wonderful world of gray. Of course, we're referring to the main character, obviously, who's bi. I'm not sure to the other one really, the other character who's supposed to be a witch or something. And I don't know much about the show really, other than the fact that those LGBT stuff uh in the show, and the fact that she has the main character is a human, and she gets it's kind of like an Alice in Wonderland kind of a thing where she gets sent to another dimension and it's by mistake, I think. And she's like making the most out of it, and she has to go to the school, even though everybody else has powers like supernatural, and it's like she's like the only human character in the whole thing, I think. And she speaks Spanish. Okay, that's a thing. At least from time to time, trying to make the character seem quirky or whatever. Um, that's about it really. I don't know much about this show. I haven't not seen a single episode really, like at all. I'm just going off of what people have stated about the show. When it comes to the rarity in Disney's TV series, oh yeah, and the fact she likes this girl, her right here, and the fact they didn't like each other for okay, she liked her, but never the other way around. The one with the greenish hair, I don't know what her name is. Uh, she didn't like her at first, like at all. If anything, she found our main character to be completely and utterly annoying. Like, leave me alone, get away from here, kind of attitude. Uh, but it was like over time that she grew on her, I guess, and then they still have a relationship or whatever. Yeah, I know I'm being really vague on that, but like I said, I don't know much of about the show myself, honestly. I've not seen a single, like I said, I have not seen a single episode, but I was actually okay. It's kind of like, how did I come across this then? But this kind of I guess kind of bad. You know what? I was introduced in a bad way. This is by no remark on the quality of the show. Okay, just throwing it out there. When I said that, it's not a remark on the quality of the writing, the animation. And from the bits and pieces I saw, the animation looks quite nice actually. But it's not in regards of that. No, no, I'm not talking about that whatsoever, really. But I'm talking bad in the sense that the only reason I was exposed to the show, the only reason I was introduced to the show was just because of the controversy. A lot of these Christians, Catholics, and other religious individuals, you name it, the Baptists, the 1 million mom march, you name it, I just wanted the show to be banned permanently because for that very reason. While they did succeed to some extent, because there was supposed to be like maybe a third or even a fourth or maybe a fifth season. Yeah, this was supposed to be an ongoing series. For how long, I'm not sure, but I do know that it was supposed to be an ongoing series. However long they had in mind, I guess. And but point being is that religious folks did succeed at least to some extent. By which I mean, there's not gonna be a fourth, fifth. No, there's gonna be no more shows. There's like 2 seasons, and that's it. And maybe an animated special. Yeah, there's an animated special to pretty much conclude everything, and that's it. That's it. Other than that, afterwards, there's no more. It's no more. It's done. So yeah, the protests, the anger and whatnot from these religious individuals. So they won, at least to some extent. They won anyway, at least to some extent, because Disney caved in, which is of course had to throw criticism towards Disney. While I am glad that they show this, yes, I'm glad that they aired it. Yeah, I'm happy about that. However, what I didn't like is that they caved in. They caved in, and the no third season. I mean, kind of. I guess they kind of got a third season, sort of, because they got an animated special. But that's supposed. Yeah, like I said, it was just to conclude everything. But yeah, like I said, I was only introduced to the show because of the fact that uh, yes, because of the controversy. That's how I was introduced to the show. Yeah, not really in a good way. I mean, it's not the show's fault, obviously. I'm not saying it is, but I was introduced to it not in a good way, like at all. I was not introduced to this not in a good way, in a horrible, horrible, terrible way, which seems kind of sad because the show, from what I've seen, like, from the clips and bits and pieces I've seen floating around the internet, it looks good, and I've been getting rave reviews from people from the LGBT plus community. So what the hell? Come on, Disney. God, I don't know. It just seems weird. But yeah, with the whole bisexuality being expressed in TV shows, I guess, yeah, in TV shows and whatnot. So yeah, they did made a return for our second season, obviously. And yeah, the people who were behind this, they were pretty excited to have some sort of inclusive kind of characters from this kind of community and whatnot. They were excited. So yeah, they were happy, of course, and whatnot. And the organization GLAAD, yeah, GLAAD, GLAAD, has stated in a tweet that they added a series to be inclusive, fair, and accurate, I guess you would say, and age appropriate, by which I mean, there's no violence or anything really, nothing like that. That's what they're talking about. But again, I don't know. I've not seen it. I'm pretty sure. Disney had allowed violence and swearing in those movies and shows before. Well, in the movies anyway, they had allowed it in the movies, which I'm fine with, under the right context, obviously. But still, just a shame that it didn't press any further, really, unfortunately. But yeah, you put them as inclusive with these kinds of characters and whatnot. I believe the main characters are supposed to be 14. I believe. Ever got that correctly? I think. But anyway, so that's definitely a good thing. This definitely opens doors, of course. All right, but yeah, that's about it, folks. There's not much I can say. That was about it. They don't show bisexuality at all hardly in anything, movies or comics, or really. Anyway, later.